Right, so let's basically do this. Let's basically do this. Is just weekend roundup really about all the results in the Premier League and the FA Cup, of course. I'm gonna start off with the Premier League first, and we all know that the first game at lunchtime on Saturday, which was West Brom and Manchester United. If you might not know, it ended as West Brom 0, Manchester United 3. It ended at the Hawthorns. At half time it was 1-0, thanks to Phil Jones on the 34th minute. And then Rooney scored on the 65th minute, and Welbeck scored in the 82nd minute, sorry. And I'll put this link in the description of BT and BBC Sport with all the where you can find Moyes' interview and Pepe Mills' interview. Apparently that Robin van Persie should have been off, and you'll find, which will be in the description as well, the starting lineups. I'll go back now. And Fulham Cardiff, they played relegation battle last versus 19th, I think. And if you may not know, it ended with Cardiff 3, Fulham 1. I don't know why, I'm always clapping. At half time it was 1-0, thanks to what's his first name again? I know he played, go away. I know he played for Spurs a few seasons ago, Colker or something. No, he's just completely frozen, sorry. Yeah, Stephen Colker scored first one just briefly before half time. And then Fulham got the equaliser by Lewis Holtby to make it 1 each. And then Cardiff went back in the front to 2-1 by another Steve Colker goal in the 67th, and in the 71st minute, I'm not going to say this right, their right back, I know him, Reid, 71st own goal for Cardiff to make them go 3-1 up. The next game, of course, was Crystal Palace Southampton, and if you don't know how that went, it ended as Crystal Palace 0, Southampton 1. At half time it was 1-0 thanks to Jay Rodrigo's goal in the 37th minute. And I'll put all the lineups and stuff for every game in the description. Right, hold on, let me get to it. And Norwich, our last 3 o'clock kickoff was Norwich Stoke. Just let me exit out of these. Yeah, it's just loading. And it ended as Norwich 1, Stoke 1. I'm just checking if anyone got sent off, because it looked like someone did, but it doesn't say. Blah 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 blah. No. Right. So it was 0 each at half time. 56th minute. No, it isn't Adam Johnson. I think it's. I'm not sure who Johnson is. Find out right now. He scored for Norwich. Bradley Johnson headed it in from Robert Snodgrass's free kick, and you can read all about all the descriptions and every single thing from the BBC website. It was +6 added on for time. You know the way Stoke got a penalty against Arsenal last week, and it was about 70th minute. They got one against Norwich, which was on the 70th minute. Walters again scores from the 73rd minute to make that end 1-0 and 1-1. And the last game of the day, which came at 5:30, which was the London derby Chelsea versus Tottenham, and it ended as Chelsea 4, Tottenham 0. Yep, could you believe it? It was 0 each at half time, very surprisingly. Eto'o nearly got injured at the very first, because I remember watching it on TV. And Chelsea are now 7 points clear. Eto'o scored, make it 1-0 to Chelsea in the 56th. Then Hazard scored a penalty 4 minutes later to make it 2-0. And Yassine, I think you call him, Kabul, got sent off. And just let me, yes, that it was right. And Demba Ba in the 88th minute made it 3-0 to Chelsea. And then Demba Ba again on the 89th minute to make it 4-0 Chelsea. And it was 4 minutes added on. And that was our weekend warm-up for the Premier League. Now at the league, I will also put it in the description. I'll give you from the top 5 and the bottom 5. Really, and first is Chelsea, are 7 points clear, with a game ahead between second and third, which is Liverpool is second and Arsenal is third. Man City has 3 games in hand from the leaders, which is Chelsea. There's 7 points, so if Man City win their 3 games in hand, they will go top by 2 points. So Man City are 4th, of course, and Spurs are 5th, with the exact same games as Chelsea. The bottom 5 goes from Norwich, who are 15th. Then 16th is Crystal Palace, who are 2 points behind Norwich. Then 17th is West Brom, who's 2 points behind Crystal Palace. Then Cardiff goes, even though they won 3-1, they still are not out of the relegation zone, but they are in the same points as West Brom, but West Brom have a game in hand. But West Brom are beating them in goal difference. Then Sunderland, of course, they have 3 games in hand as well, because of the FA Cup. They're supposed to play Liverpool yesterday in the Cup and 1 Cup. Don't know who they're supposed to play. And I think they're supposed to play West Brom. Man City, of course, got postponed because of the heavy winds. Fulham are now 20 or bottom. I think Fulham will go down. More of that in the description. Now moving on to the FA Cup. Let me just go back. Let me go back. Come on. La, 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 la. Right. Oh crap, I know why. Right. Quick. Alright. Yeah, of course, Champions League starts on the 11th to 12th of March. So that'll be more match reviews coming tomorrow night, Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, of course, because Barca play Man City on Wednesday and Bayern Munich plays Arsenal, yeah, on ITV tomorrow. So there'll be more match reviews to come, and the FA Cup fixtures was, come on. Oh, I have to update it first. As you may know, the biggest upset of the games was Wigan Man City, but we started off going to the Emirates on lunchtime kickoff on Saturday the 8th of March. It's just loading here. It was 1 each at half time, and Ozil put Arsenal in front for 7 minutes in. Then Lukaku equalised in the 32nd. And then it came to half time, it was 1 each. Then Arteta made it 2-1 from penalties. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, he had to hit it twice, surprisingly. Giroud made it 3-1 to Arsenal on the 83rd minute. 85th minute was Giroud again, made it 4-1. Now moving on to March, go next. Yeah, the game that started lunchtime on Sunday which was not really an interesting one. Not really the one for Premier League teams, but it was Sheffield United. Oh crap, wait, hit the wrong button. Sheffield United versus, oh no, I thought actually the browser, but didn't. Sheffield, sorry, Sheffield versus Charlton, which did, I'll tell you at the end what it ended as. This was a game who would go to Wembley, because Sheffield United hasn't went to Wembley since 2003, and Charlton wanted to go to Wembley because of one of the greatest managers I've ever had is Chris Powell. Sheffield, at half time it was 0-0. Sheffield scored in the 65th minute from Flynn. Then 2 minutes later, Brayford for Sheffield United made it 2-0. And then the final whistle blew in the 95th minute to make it 2-0 to Sheffield United. And we're going to head over to Hull versus Sunderland. Yeah, and at half time it did it. At half time it was 0-0. And then Fulham went 1-0 up after Simon, I think you call him. Simon Davis. Oh no, Curtis Davis scores in the 68th minute. Then Myhill scored 4 minutes later, the one who got headbutted by Persie, to make it 2-0. And then a few minutes later after that, Reid on the 77th minute made 3-0 to Hull. Now on to Manchester City versus Wigan. This was a game and a half. I was probably the biggest upset ever. And when I mean upset, I mean it was thing. So Jordi Gomes got a penalty and scored it for Wigan on the 27th minute, which brought Wigan into half time leading. And then Perch, I think Perch was the one who played for Newcastle, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, James Perch. And then to make it 2-0 in the 47th minute, and then the 68th minute, Nazari pulled one back for City. But could Wigan hold on? No, yes they could. It ended 2-1 to Wigan. Wigan are through to the semi-final FA Cup. The holders are still in it. If they could win this FA Cup again, that would be amazing. But I'm cheering on Sheffield United to win it. Or I wouldn't mind Hull even winning it. But as long as it's not Arsenal. But I'd say Arsenal will win it. 6 minutes Wigan had to hold on in the 90th minute. So it was very pressurising. And that's our weekend warm-up. There's more warm-ups to come. And wrap-up, or whatever you want to call it. And there's more for Champions League tomorrow and Wednesday, and I'll see you around, and ta-ra!